If you get a suspicious call, text, email, call the bank 255-2300 or visit us at any one of our 4 branches.
Thank you very much, Michelle, and do have a wonderful evening, okay?
Take care.
All right, guys, so this is the official launch of Mas Domnik 2026. Up next, I want to say hi to Madam Mayor. Hello, Oh, you bring it. Okay, so Madam Mayor and the CTO. Hi, Madam Mayor. How are you doing?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
CTO, what's going on?
Well, everything good is going on tonight, and I'm happy to be here.
Okay, great. So, guys, Carnival is happening. I know both of you attend Carnival. What are your top 3 events that you never want to miss during the season? Top 3 events.
Well, all the little fringe events I don't want to miss, and then I always look forward for Juve. Once I enjoy Juve, I know I'm going to have a good carnival.
You're missing one. You said Juve, fringe events, or you can break down the fringe events. I want 3 activities that you will not miss.
And then I will miss sunrise for sure.
That's it. That's it. Donaldson, Mr. CTO, how about you? Top 3.
I'm good. Well, you know we have to start the carnival with Sauce and Punch. Sauce and Punch is one of the biggest events, and I'm looking forward to it. And then right from Sauce and Punch right into Juve. And then, of course, last lap, big vibes for us.
Okay, guys, so next question. What's your favorite Mas Domnik memory? From as far back as you can recall, favorite Mas Domnik memory?
My favorites? Well, I can say last year opening was one of the best. So I can always say this one was one of my favorites. Last year we had a big opening, lots of floats, and this year we're going to even be bigger. So last year, and I'm going to join it.
You know, I must big up the Kalinagos because that is where we're going to start this celebration. The drums, the drum beating, the wear, the attire. So for me, it started very long ago in the history when we call that came into Dominica. So this is where it started with the drums and the beating and the songs and so on. So certainly the traditional carnival is the biggest thing for me. And then it ends with Tewe Vaval.
Yes. Tell us about Tewe Vaval.
Yeah, the biggest and baddest thing is Tewe Vaval. At the end, when everybody think everything done, no. We have in the Kalinago territory ends that with Tewe Vaval, and everybody enjoy that. So we start from Juve, but we end in the Kalinago territory with Tewe Vaval.
So guys, you don't want to miss the Tewe Vaval experience for the Mas Domnik season, and that happens on the 18th. Madam Mayor, as the Mayor of Roseau, how important is it to you seeing that people maintain safety and enjoy the carnival?
Well, honestly, it is a great pleasure for me. And having carnival in Roseau, remember it's in the city of Roseau. And we always preach that to enhance safety and also to keep the city clean. You have to try to rev with a little moderation of knowing that no drinking in bottles, no littering. We will have toilets all over the place. So we want people to really come and enjoy themselves. And I always look forward to see things happen in the city, especially like the opening of carnival. And every year our carnival gets better and bigger. So it's a plus for me.
All right, well guys, thank you so much for stopping by on the green carpet. And I hope you enjoy this opening. All right? Take care.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, guys, so this is the green carpet. We're just having a chit-chat with different persons. And hello, man in black. Hi, good evening. For all those viewing right now who do not know your name, pray tell, what's your name?
My name is Honorable Jolan Defoe. I'm the parliamentary representative for the P7 constituency. That is the politics and ministerially responsible for fisheries and blue economy in the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Blue Economy.
Okay, Honorable Defoe, tell us what inspired your outfit this evening?
Well, my inspiration for my outfit, you don't want to know. It's my duty, of course, it's my duty to give respect to the constituents who have passed away, and unfortunately, I just want to say we had a young gentleman from the Committee of Bellevue who passed away a few weeks ago suddenly, so I want to take this opportunity of festivity, of course, to express condolences to his family, and so he was laid to rest today. So this is the inspiration for my outfit tonight.
Well, I understand, and my condolences to the family as well. Honorable Carnival, how important is it to you seeing that we have a high influx of persons attending our carnival?
Okay, I want to say, first of all, in my minister capacity, I am a member of the Cabinet Tourism Subcommittee, so I have an extraordinary duty to promote the carnival, to partake in the carnival, to revel in the carnival, because you cannot promote something and not be part of it. And so I just want to say tonight, I know you have your numbers for last year's carnival. We had the numbers for the festival, and everybody is buzzing about the 48% increase in this year. I don't know how much what we can do. Do we want to outdo the festival? So I'm hoping that you can step up from 48 for the carnival arrival this year. We will get for at least 50% increase than before.
34 last year.
Then 34. So let us beat the one for festival and bring to 50%. But of course, I'm very happy. I'm very elated. I've been going around the region, talking to friends in the diaspora. Everybody is planning to come home, and I'm very elated. I'm encouraging them to do so. But I'm also asking for our preparation to be heightened up, because every time and every event, we learn. You can never stop learning from events. And so, more food to eat, more areas to go, perhaps more entertainment in between, so that people can spend every single minute. We all have been looking at the YouTube stories and the lives of people recalling the experience in Dominica, and they are all declaring that Dominica is a festive place to be, and Dominicans are the #1 revelers. I can say I only say much for myself, but in moderation, I do like to partake, I do like to enjoy, and I do like to take part in all festivities. So I'm just making the appeal for our neighbors, our people in the diaspora, those who are looking about Dominica online, to take the opportunity and make the first visit and come to Dominica for this Mass.
Talking about participating on the lighter side, what is your favorite carnival memory?
Well, my favorite carnival memory, I said, is all compassion. I feel myself as a reveler. Usually I come to town and I partake in every band. You know, maybe I wouldn't go in triplicate because they say if you don't have their shirt or their thing, don't come in the band. But usually I just come to town and I just go around and I just patronize the bars. And when the ropes are down, I try to jump in every band, and I take on the whole atmosphere. So this is really the type of spirit that I have. I'm not really concentrated in one particular band or one theme or one event. I just try to go all over and absorb everything.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Honorable Depot. I do hope you have a wonderful time here with us this evening and have a wonderful experience for Mas Domnik 2026.
Based on the environment I have seen, I must tell you, when I walked in there, I was shocked. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I didn't expect that, I thought I came in as an official, responding to the invitation, and then I walked in there and I saw this whole atmosphere, and I was taken aback. So I want to thank you, thank your organization, Discover Dominica, the Ministry of Tourism, for hosting this event. And our people, they come out late, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to come out later. Thank you.
I want to thank you for supporting Discover Dominica Authority and promoting Dominica's Carnival. If all of us do it together collectively, then we can have the big 50% or more increase in visitor arrival for this carnival. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, guys, so we're warming up. We're getting ready for the official launch of Carnival, but we do have some more persons here. Hi, Francine. Francine out of Flow, Dominica, the marketing guru from Flow. Francine, come on more this way. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. It's the launch of Carnival. I'm feeling it. I'm sure you're feeling it as well. You can feel it, you can see it. It's vibrant and it's there. So I'm having a good time. I'm excited to see everything that's going to be revealed this evening.
Okay, so great. Flow generally supports Dominica's Carnival. What can we expect from Flow Dominica this year for Mas Domnik? Next year.
Well, 2026, you can expect big things. Carnival is the electric pulse of Dominicans, of our people, and we're really happy to be part of that. We've made a commitment to be there with our customers for every season, every rhythm, everything that makes us who we are. So 2026, you can expect great things. Our offers. Normally, once there's a launch, there's a seasonal launch, customers wonder, okay, what's next, right? So stay tuned. We're going to have some really big things in store for our customers. But, one of the main things for us when it comes to Carnival is the collaborations, the partnerships. Because you all can't do it alone, right? The contestants can't do it alone. So we're really happy to play a part in Mas 2026 and in a big way, in a bigger way. So look forward to seeing Flow in the streets and your communities and via your TV, your radio stations. We're going to be there with you through it all.
floor side, are you jumping for Carnival 2026?
Oh, yes.
And where can we find you?
You can find me everywhere, money. Where? We outside. Okay, I mean, down a little bit. You know, the we outside, it takes a lot to keep up. But I will be around. I mean, I love pageantry, so you can catch me at all the pageants from Princess Show onto the Miss Dominica pageant. I love the costume band. I love Old Mas. And this is what I'm looking forward to the most. You know, there's something when you get up at 4 a.m. and you hear the drums and the sensei's out and the blackies. I mean, it's like no other. So for me, it's Old Mas 2026. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so we look forward to the Old Mas, and I thank you so much, well, of course, to you, Francine, for the continued support, Flo as well. And we'll see you on the road, but before the road, we'll see you on the inside.
For sure.
Take care. All right, so I want to say hi to the CEO of Discover Dominic Authority, Marva Williams. Hello, 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 Madam CEO. How are you doing?
I'm good, Monel. How are you?
I'm wonderful. If you could describe Mas Domnik in 3 words, what would they be? 1,
Traditional,
2,
enticing,
and 3.
nature. that one took me off guard.
That's absolutely fine. By the way, you've been doing an awesome job as CEO of Discover Dominic Authority. This is your 2nd run for Mas Domnik. What was last year like as a CEO of Discover Dominic Authority managing the carnival?
Last year was amazing. I mean, we started off with a momentum. If you recall, we did the official launch in December at the Promenade. So this year we are earlier. We have been talking about the carnival for a few months now, and I must say one of the significant things this year is that I have a festival and events manager. So let me officially apologize for her. She's not able to be here this evening. She's not well, but she sends regards, well regards. So that is one of the good things about this year, and that has helped with the planning process. I mean, we've been talking about carnival at Miami's Carnival this year. We pushed it on Uber Soccer Cruise. We talked about carnival during the World Choir Music Festival, and here we are early at the end of November launching the carnival. Last carnival was amazing for us, Monel, and I should tell you thank you as well for the good work that you're doing. You do a lot of PR, you help with the marketing, you travel a lot to talk about events like Carnival and the World Choir Music Festival, and that together with an aggressive marketing strategy last Carnival that included influencers and included our Bouillon artists. You know, Bouillon started having its moment at that time. All that coupled together made us have an amazing carnival last year, and we saw that in the numbers, so that was good.
So this year, 2025, was amazing. What can we expect for next year, 2026?
I believe next year is going to be great. You can feel it, right? I'm sure the people online are feeling it as well. We can feel it in the decor. I mean, we have a packed calendar of events. We also listened to the public, so we have lots of surprises for you. We have beautiful contestants for the Miss Dominica pageant. Our Sunrise Carnival Friday event, it is gonna be amazing. I think we're gonna have a good carnival. And I'm saying that to say a lot of our accommodation, especially in Roseau, they are already booked. They are already booked. We know of individuals who booked their accommodation and their flights to Dominica coming from the World Choir Music Festival. So we know we're going to have an amazing carnival this year. Our national parade is January 10th, where we're going to give you a taste of carnival Monday and Tuesday, so it's going to be great.
And on the softer side, I know you were once a pageant girl. What was that experience like, and did that drive you into being the person that you are today, bold, confident?
Well, I must say I was always that bold, confident person, but I'm a risk taker, model. As you see, I'm a risk taker, but participating in the Miss Dominica pageant, it was an amazing experience. It is something I always wanted to do. I did it sort of on a rugged landscape because I think I just threw myself right into it. I didn't have certain amenities that a lot of people have My mother was the one buying my pageant dresses and my shoes. My family was my supporter. Mariana Isaac was my chaperone. I mean, my community was behind me, but it's very different from what is happening now. But at least I went out there, I did my best. I emerged second runner-up, so it did contribute to, you know, the self-confidence and the perseverance that I can take certain risks and accomplish, even though it's just a little. Yes.
All right. So the people are asking for you to ensure that we have a great carnival. Thank you very much in advance and continue being amazing and doing amazing things. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Monel, and thank you to all those viewing us live. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone for Dominica's Carnival.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. So I want to say hi to JL Joseph. Come through, come through. Hi, JL. What's going on? What's going on?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. If you could describe your outfit in a song, what would it be?
Well, it's Majas meets flowers meets ragamuffin. Because you know, Carnival is about being ragamuffin, right? So you have to bring a bit of Dominica, a bit of nature, and a bit of myself.
I agree. I know you are an influencer. By the way, you do an awesome job and all your content. Keep up the good work. What are you looking forward to experiencing this year for Mas Domnik?
A lot of things. Of course, we are like the original mask makers. So when it comes to thinking about the bois bois, when it comes to thinking, I love bois bois, by the way. I look forward to them. I always want to film them from the bottom. So I absolutely love bois bois. I'm looking forward to obviously the pageants. I love pageantry. I never had enough guts to be a pageant girl, but I absolutely love the pageantry, and I love Calypso. I think that is something that is staple to us here in Dominica. Like, we really represent and love our Calypso, and obviously we're looking forward to all of the bands launching their individual music. I might launch something, you never know. You never know. Well, we have some stuff working on. But I'm just looking forward to having a good time, looking forward to costume band. I joined a costume band already, of course. Big up to the C-Mass, of course. Gotta give them their big up. And obviously TK on the road, the biggest, baddest band. I love Signal Band, looking forward to seeing them. Waiting for Calendar Rhythm, because that kind of takes us into the season. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not on it. I didn't do anything, so I stayed very quiet. Yeah.
You mentioned Calypso. Who's your favorite Calypsonian?
I don't really have a favorite Calypsonian. As somebody who's actually done commentary for Calypso, as well as, you know, seen Calypso and love Calypso, I don't really have a favorite. I will be taking part in the Celebrity Calypso Stardom tent. I will be taking part. They checked me like 2 years ago, and I've been putting it off, but I'm doing it definitely. They've already asked me for my song and everything, so I don't really have a favorite. Probably locally, I had to pick a favorite Calypsonian. I don't know who I would pick. I'm torn. Like, who do I really, really love? I love Hunter. Like, I'm very old school. I love when he did Joking Carl. So I remember that as a young child growing up. But I don't really have a favorite.
And that's absolutely fine, and we encourage everyone to support the Calypsonians throughout the carnival season. Final question for all the viewers out there, especially those who are not sure if they should attend Mas Domnik 2026. What would you tell them?
That your ticket needs to be bought. Not thinking about buying. You should buy your ticket. For one, we are relatively inexpensive, and that's because our carnival is not as commercialized as the rest of the region. We really love the traditional real mass. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna be safe. That is one of the things that, you know, I can always say without a shadow of a doubt, that carnival in Dominica is very safe. Plus, we have the longest carnival. Yes, Carnival Monday till 11. I don't know if that's gonna stand this coming.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers and toes crossed. Carnival Tuesday till 10. Everywhere else ends up. Dominica, that's where the real mass happens. So you need to be in Dominica for 2026. Buy your ticket tomorrow. What's yours in front of?
Thank you so much, JL. Do have a wonderful evening, and of course, I will see you soon. All right. All right, guys, that was well, JL Joseph. She's encouraging all of you to get your tickets and join us in Dominica for Mas Domnik 2026. I'm going to say hi to someone else very soon, but just before that, keep in mind if you're doing nothing right now, then you can join us right here at the factory. We are having the live official launch of Mas Domnik 2026. And right now I'm going to take you to the stage. We're ready to start. The MCs are on stage, so let's go straight over to that right now.
A pleasure to have you stand as we pay homage to this beautiful land of ours, Dominica.
All right, so once again, those of you sitting, please stand for the national anthem of the Commonwealth of Dominica, and that will be followed by our prayer by Father Nigel Karam, Dean of the Cathedral.
Brothers and sisters, good evening. I would just like to say, just as we are preparing for Carnival 2026, it is also important that we prepare our souls and that we prepare our hearts for the Lord. And we can do this in no better way than to attend our churches, to listen to the Word of God, and to allow it to nourish our hearts and souls. So let us listen to that Word of God that comes from the Gospel of Matthew chapter 24, verses 37 to 44. Jesus said to his disciples, "As it was in Noah's day, so will it be when the Son of Man comes. For in those days before the flood, people were eating, drinking, taking wives, taking husbands, right up to the day Noah went into the ark, and they suspected nothing till the flood came and swept them all away. It will be like this when the Son of Man comes. Then of two men in the fields, one is taken, one left. Of two women at the millstone grinding, one is taken, one left. So stay awake, because you do not know the day when your master is coming. You may be quite sure of this, that if the householder had known at what time of night the burglar would come, he would have stayed awake and would not have allowed anyone to break into the wall of his house. Therefore, you too must stand ready, because the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect." Let us pray. God our Father, you have created and formed the world and all it contains. In your image of goodness and love, you formed man and woman, giving them responsibility and authority over all that you have made. Support us now, O God, with your grace, and sustain our communities and country. May we acknowledge you as the source of all good things and the giver of salvation in and through your living word, who was made flesh and dwelt among us in Jesus Christ. As we prepare to enter into this time of Advent and Christmas, may our hearts long for you and for the coming of your kingdom. Fill us with the light of your presence and open our hearts and ears to your word. As we take your word into our lives, so may we always be awake to your presence and to the guidance of your Holy Spirit. Do not allow us to be seduced by distractions and the glamour of this world. Enable us to repent of our sins and to shun the evils of adultery, murder, fornication, theft, jealousy, and selfishness. Today, as we launch Carnival 2026, give us your blessing so that we may not be hypocritical, but that we may use our gifts of composition, song, imagination, and dress to delight and uplift our people. Give us a genuine respect both for our cultural and religious tradition that shapes our identity. At the same time, O Lord, keep our women from degrading themselves in how and their bodies, and keep our men from violence and drunkenness. Save us from the perils of overindulgence, and save our youth from lewd and exploitative lyrics in the music. Help us to avoid glorifying ourselves and instead glorify you, O God. Bless all the organizers, that as they plan these events, it will not clash with our Sunday duty and obligation to keep the Lord's Day holy and to worship. And may all the upcoming activities not distract us from honoring the holy and sacred time of Christmas, celebrating the birth of our Savior, and looking forward to his second coming in glory, when he will bring judgment, justice, and peace. We ask all these mercies through Jesus Christ, our Savior and Lord, who will return in glory and majesty, who lives and reigns forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Father Nigel.
Father Nigel.
Karam.
Yes.
And certainly the Lord has heard
yes.
this prayer and he will answer. Those of you who were standing, if you wish to, you may be seated. Let us recognize, Amelia, the Honorable, let's recognize the Honorable Denise Charles Pemberton, Minister for Tourism, Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, representative of the Honorable Melissa Popon-Skerrit, Parliamentary Representative for the Roseau Central Constituency, Ms. Marva Williams, CEO and Director of Tourism, Discover Dominica Authority, Father Nigel Karam.
Of course, we want to recognize our sponsors, Mrs. Charlene White Christian, Chairperson, Queen Show Production Committee, and other committee members, Miss Dominica 2026 contestants, distinguished guests, carnival stakeholders, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, welcome, of course, to the official launch of Mas Domnik, the Real Mas 2026. I am your host, Milia Joseph Dennis.
Thank you. Yes, and my name is Miguel Labadie. We're very happy to be here. It's going to be an exciting night. We're officially starting Carnival 2026 right here. A special unveiling of some big plans, some surprises, some big reveals, and great entertainment. But to get things started off, Milia.
Of course, we need to welcome you here officially. And so we'll call on the Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, the Roseau South Parliamentary Representative. Let's make her feel welcome.
Honorable Dennis Charles Pemberton, Minister for Tourism. I also see Honorable Defoe. Ms. Marva Williams, CEO, Director of Tourism, Discover Dominica Authority. Father Nigel Karam. Sponsors, Mrs. Charlene White Christian, Chairperson, Queen Show Production Committee, and other committee members. Miss Dominica 2026 contestants, distinguished guests, carnival stakeholders, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
What a moment this is. Tonight, we awaken something that lives deep within every Dominican. An expression of who we are, a reflection of our rhythm, our resilience, and our pride. Tonight, we awaken Mas Domnik. Dominica's Carnival, the real Mas, has always been our mirror, showing us the color of our creativity, the power of our unity, and the pulse of our nation. It belongs to every street, every village, and every individual who moves to this rhythm. When we say the real Mas, we are claiming our authenticity. We are saying to the world that Dominica's Carnival is not a copy. It is the original, born of history, shaped by heritage, and carried proudly into the future. Each year, Mas Domnik grows in spectacle and significance. It brings people together, inspires new generations, and creates opportunity for those whose craft, talent, and enterprise bring the season to life. It draws thousands of visitors to our shores who come to experience the warmth of our people and the authenticity of our celebration. And as our festival grows, so too does our reputation as one of the safest and most welcoming destinations in the Caribbean. Mas Domnik proves that culture and economy can move to the same rhythm, one that creates both joy and progress. This is the power of Carnival. It unites, uplifts, and reminds us of what we can achieve when creativity leads the way. As the curtain raises on the 2026 season, we begin a new chapter, one that will see our artists, cultural groups, entrepreneurs, and community shine even brighter. When Dominica celebrates, the Caribbean pays attention. When we perform, the world watches. Tonight, we stand as custodians of something greater, a legacy built by generations of costume builders, drummers, dancers, calypsonians, and masqueraders who gave this festival its heart. Their work reminds us that Mas Domnik is far more than an event on the calendar. It is a movement carried by the people. So tonight, I welcome you all, the dreamers, the doers, the revelers, the pageant contestants, the designers, the drummers, and the dancers, to our sponsors, our media, and our partners. Thank you for standing with us. To our visitors and our Dominican family abroad, this is your homecoming. And to our people gathered here tonight, this is your moment. Let us step boldly into this season. Let's light up the streets, lift our voices, and celebrate safely, proudly, and passionately. And as the season unfolds, I encourage every Dominican, at home or abroad, to be part of it. Join a band, support an event, dance in the crowd, welcome a visitor, and show the world the warmth and energy that make the real Mas what it is. Mas Domnik 2026 begins now. It is vibrant, it is powerful, it is alive, and it is ours. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.
Thank you very much, Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, representing the parliamentary representative for Roseau Central. Thank you very much for your remarks and your encouragement. Definitely, each and every one of us, we have a duty to represent, to promote, and invite everyone to be here for Carnival 2026 and show the world what we're all about, that we are original Milia. This year, we are celebrating, as a matter of fact, well, 2026 Carnival, next Carnival season, is being held in honor of a great man, Mr. Darnley Guy.
Yes.
A costume builder on the island for many years, many decades. So we want to salute him and thank you for his years of dedicated service and creativity all along. Thank you, Mr. Guy.
Yes, and of course, we're going to welcome again our next speaker who will be delivering this evening's feature address. We welcome to the podium the Honorable Dennis Charles Pemberton, Minister of Tourism.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Let me recognize Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, Honorable Jolan Defoe, Miss Marva Williams, CEO of Discover Dominic Authority, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Claudius Lestrade, Father Nigel Karam, sponsors, Miss Charlene White Christian, Chairperson Queen Show Production Committee and other committee members, Miss Dominica 2026 contestants, the reigning Miss Dominica, distinguished guests, carnival stakeholders, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. From the moment the drums begin to warm, from the first call of the conch shell, from the vibration of the booyah bass line, and the sweet calypso rhythms hitting the airwaves, you can feel it. Carnival is rising. Mas Domnik is coming. This evening, we embrace Dominica's Carnival, a celebration of our identity, pride, creativity, and the heartbeat of our people. Mas Domnik is living culture, alive in the streets, alive in our music, alive in every Dominican at home and abroad. This year marks a truly historic moment. For the first time ever, Dominica launched its carnival in Miami through a partnership with the Miami Carnival Marketing Group. Our Buyo artists carried the fire of the nature island straight to the United States, and our Dominican family in the diaspora showed up in full force. One thing is certain, we love our Mas. I also want to commend our Buyo artists who promoted Dominica on the Uber Soca cruise, giving our culture powerful international visibility purely out of love for country. To every artist, every performer, every Dominican abroad who lifts our culture on your shoulders, you make Dominica shine. Our entertainment and events pillar continues to transform culture into a real economic engine. Every dollar invested by this government into our festivals is money that circulates across communities and strengthens families. I want to thank the Prime Minister for his tremendous support. So far for 2025, Carnival and World Creole Music Festival together have pumped an estimated 69.6 million into our economy, supporting thousands of jobs, expanding business activity, and ensuring meaningful income flows across the country. When our culture moves, Dominica moves. When our creatives thrive, our people thrive. As we look toward Dominica Carnival 2026, expect bigger, better, and bolder. We are placing special focus on traditional mass for the opening of Carnival and the National Parade. Carnival City returns to Windsor Park Sports Stadium to offer a safe, comfortable, and central space for both performers and spectators. Rosa will come alive with chill zones, entertainment pockets, food, craft, culture, and music. Sunrise will continue to champion Buyo, loud, proud, and unmistakably Dominican. And with a full calendar of fringe events and village mass, the party simply never stops. One thing you need for Dominica Carnival is energy. From sunrise to sundown is pure Siwo. Tonight, we honor the people who make Carnival extraordinary. For the 2025 season, we pay tribute to the late Crazy T. Bellot. For Carnival 2026, we honor a man whose commitment spans more than 50 years, Danley Guy. From costume building to parade organization to sheer craftsmanship and leadership, Danley has shaped the very festival we celebrate today. His hands carried this culture long before many of us even touched the road. This evening, we applaud him as Mas Domnik 2026 Personality of the Year. We also celebrate tonight the beautiful, confident, talented young women vying for the title of Miss Dominica 2026. Ladies, thank you for your courage and grace. You are all winners. And to our reigning queen, you have represented with dignity and strength. You lifted our flag with honor, and we thank you. Our regional bonds remain strong, especially with our French West Indian neighbors. We warmly welcome Ba Akiyo. I am not sure if they're here already, but they're supposed to join us this evening and perform. And we are excited to reignite our cultural links with our French brothers and sisters. We look forward to expanded collaboration, not just for Carnival, but for the festivals throughout the year. So ladies and gentlemen, and all Dominicans national abroad, get ready for the most authentic, affordable, and most enjoyable carnival in the region. From January 10th to February 18th, Dominica invites you to experience its culture, its food, its warmth, its hot springs, waterfalls, river baths, and of course, its bouillon music. And this carnival, it is easier than ever to come to Dominica. United Airlines, Wednesdays and Saturdays. American Airlines will be having 2 flights daily from December 18th to January 5th and from February 12th to April 6th. Contour from St. Thomas and San Juan with JetBlue Interline connection coming soon. Plus Winair, Caribbean Airlines, Inter-Caribbean, Sunrise Airways, and Liat with a new flight from Punta Cana to Dominica starting on December 18th, linking Dominica to the region and the world. And of course, ferry service to Guadeloupe, Martinique, and St. Lucia. So, we are inviting the world to come to Dominica. Come celebrate, come participate, join a band, design a costume, jump with a crew, volunteer, perform, dance, or simply wave your flag with pride. This is your time to free up and experience the nature of love. I want to thank my teams, the Permanent Secretary, Cordes Lestrade, Miss Marva Williams, Miss Ayodeli Andrew, the staff at Discover Dominica Authority, Dominica Festivals Committee, the Carnival Committee, and everyone working to make Mas Domnik 2026 the real Mas, an unforgettable season. We also look forward to our corporate sponsors coming on board to support our talented young women and our carnival events. The government invests millions in festivals, but the profits flow directly back to the businesses and people of Dominica. May the good Lord continue to bless our people and nation as together we make Dominica the entertainment capital of the region and the most desired country in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. And you're always so passionate about our carnival and our culture and our tourism product and by extension. And the minister always gives a big up to Boo Your Music.
As you should.
Which is a big export right now, you know, Milia.
That's correct.
A big export, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, man. But Milia, I'm looking forward to the big reveal, looking forward to see the Queen contestants for 2026. Let me big up the reigning Carnival Queen, Tanisha Bamson. As the minister said, she has represented very well. Put your hands together for her, please. Very good. Yes. And put your hands together for Boo Your Music. Put your hands together for Dominica. That's what it is, Milia.
Launch of Mas Domnik. All right, so we're going to invite our next speaker here, who will be launching officially Mas Domnik 2026. Woo. We now call to the podium, of course, the CEO and Director of Tourism at Discover Dominica Authority. Let's give her a Mas Domnik welcome, Miss Martha Williams.
Thank you, Milia and Miguel. Let me recognize the presence of Honorable Dennis Charles Pemberton, the Minister of Tourism, Honorable Shakira Lockhart-Hippolyte, Honorable Julian Defoe, other members of Parliament, Mr. Claudius Lestrade, a Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, and other Permanent Secretaries, Father Nigel Karam, sponsors, Mrs. Charlene White Christian, Miss Dominica 2020 contestants, our distinguished guests, carnival lovers, members of the media, those who are viewing and listening, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you. Standing here tonight brings back a flood of memories, conversations with my father. I grew up in Pishley where carnival wasn't just something you went to. And he spoke about helping create carnival in that community. He remembered his neighbors shaping wire and cloth into sensei costumes, the smell of the glue, the paint, and you heard the laughter from the community working late into the night. As a child, I had the opportunity to experience that in the community of Granby. For the Lapo Cabwit to pass, it was an exciting moment. The rhythm echoing through the hills, the song of joy, the freedom in motion. Later, I would have watched the Queen show with wide eyes and dreamed one day to stand on a stage, and eventually did. Carnival indeed shaped my sense of community, creativity, and pride. Tonight, as CEO of Discover Dominica Authority, I stand here with the same joy I felt as a child to share with you and the world the official Mas Domnik 2026 calendar of events. The magic begins January 10 with the opening of Carnival, when Rosa bursts into color and rhythm, marking the official start of the season. The real Mass in full motion, as you would experience it on Carnival Monday and Tuesday. Carnival lies in every community, in every laugh, drumbeats, and handmade costumes. Here lies our village carnivals. You can come to Dominica every weekend and experience the Portsmouth Town Carnival, Granby Village Carnival, St. Joseph Village Carnival, Marigot Village Carnival, Maho Village Carnival, and the Koliho Dimash Goa. Carnival has always celebrated the strength, the grace of our women and the youth. Here lies the pageants. This year we celebrate the Miss OECS pageant, Carnival Princess Show, Miss DSC Mass Jamboree, Miss Teen Dominica, and of course the Miss Dominica National Queen Pageant. If carnival is the heart of our culture, music is its pulse. Here lies the music and the fete. This year, we look forward to Calypso in all its glory, from the elimination to the Grand Calypso finals. The Junior Calypso Bouillon Monarch, Bouillon Day, Sunrise, a signature event on the calendar. Events like Drink with Intent, Cooler Fete, Wine Down, Prime Breakfast, Brunch, the all-exclusive food and drinks, Opulence, Picnic, Viva la Carnival, and Reggae on the Boardwalk. And then comes the grand crescendo, the road. The road experience Carnival Monday and the Tuesday, with Juve and Juve bands, Carnival Monday and Tuesday parades, the youth mass, costume bands like Ecstasy, Hysteria, Fantasy, and Pulse Experience, traditional parades, winners parades, all mass and Africulture stilt walkers. And when the music slows and the confetti settles, we say goodbye with gratitude and joy, the farewell, the closing moments, with Tewe Vaval in Dubla and the Kalinago territory, Kiss the Sky, Malkase 6.0. This is Mas Domnik 2026, a season that celebrates our creativity, our unity, and our spirits as the entertainment capital of the Caribbean. To every artisan, calypsonian, designer, vendor, reveler, bouillon artist, we say thank you for keeping tradition alive. To our partners, sponsors, and the communities, your work ensures that culture continues to create opportunity. And to every Dominican at home and abroad, and to all our friends across the region and the world, this is your invitation. The Mas Domnik calendar runs from January 10 to February 18. Come to Dominica for 2 weeks and experience it all. The pageants, the fetes, the village celebrations, and the grand parades. Don't just watch, take part, join a band, volunteer, dance in the street, wave your flag, and feel the pulse of the real Mass. As someone who watched Carnival from the roadside, then stood on its stage and now stands before you helping to present it to the world, we are proud to declare the Mas Domnik 2026 calendar of events officially open and available. Mas Domnik, the real Mass. Let's live it, celebrate it, and share it with the world. Thank you very much, and have a great Carnival.
Thank you very much, Miss Marva Williams.
Yes.
Our Director of Tourism.
Let's live it and shape it. I love that.
Yes,
All about
ma'am.
Mas Domnik.
Wow, thank you.
Ooh.
The boss definitely being there for each other. Milia Joseph, you heard the calendar of activities.
Yes.
It's a major lineup.
What to
You
expect?
have to have the stamina.
Let me tell you, Lati, why?
I'm telling you.
Lalin.
Well, I'm looking forward to attend each and every event.
Yes, and they say no one does it like us, Dominica, right?
No one.
No one does it like us.
I'm telling you.
So, like you, I too, of course, want to attend every event for Mas Domnik. We should have a challenge, between me and you.
Oh, you say that in Creole, like to have stamina. To have
Ladi why?
Lazy why?
Ladi.
Ladi why?
Yes.
Ladi why?
Or some folks say Ladi.
Drop a sting on that again, Flip. Drop it.
Ladi why?
Hold up, man. Pull it up.
That is it.
Pull it. That is it.
So you just heard, of course, from the CEO, Discover Dominica Authority, presenting to you the events that you can anticipate for 2026 Mas Domnik, what we should look forward to. Of course, Dr. want to attend every event, and so do I. But one of the most anticipated events for Mas Domnik 2026, so every year more so, is Miss Dominica. And tonight we're going to present to you, or more so reveal, who will be vying for this prestigious title of 2026, Miss Dominica. And to aid us in the unveiling of the 2026 Miss Dominica contestants, we welcome on stage the Pashiwak dancers.
For the Real Mas 2026, a legendary deck is being dealt. Miss Dominica 2026 enters not as a simple pageant, but as a high-stakes game of queens, where beauty meets brilliance and culture meets courage. One by one, the cards tonight will flip. Each contestant steps forward like a card chosen by destiny. And in this electrifying arena, we face a truth. Life and this competition is risky, but strategy decides the queen. Some cards bless you with luck, others test your fire. But the true queens don't just play the game, they master it with intention, resilience, and pure Dominican pride. All of it unfolds onto the rhythmic pulse as bouillon blooms. Miss Dominica 2026, where strategy meets beauty, drama meets culture, and the royal deck comes alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Adelora, proudly representing the scenic and festive community of Maho. It is truly an honor to be here at the launch of Mas Domnik 2026, where talent, culture, and the vibrant spirits of our nature isle, Dominica, will be celebrated. At just 22 years old, my platform, Embracing Confidence Through Sustainable Style, encourages us to love ourselves whilst expressing our unique identities. Through this, we can celebrate fashion in ways that are both creative and sustainable. Join me, along with the 5 other beautiful contestants, on this incredible journey to the crown. A journey of growth and self-discovery. Remember, confidence never goes out of style, and neither should you. Thank you.
The vibe's nice, the spirit's high, and Carnival is officially here. Welcome to the launch of Mas Domnik 2026. It is with immense pride, honor, and exhilaration that I officially announce myself, Dana Grano, as a contestant for the Miss Dominica 2026 National Queen Pageant. As a proud daughter of Atkinson and a representative for the Kalinago territory, this moment is a dream come true. not just for me, but for every young woman who dares to rise above limitations. Tonight, I step onto the Miss Dominica stage with a purpose through my platform, The Hidden Victims, a commitment to protecting children in violent homes. Just as those before me have shown that beauty comes with a purpose, tonight, under these lights, I carry the mantle with courage, determination, and grace. Together, let's celebrate our culture, our resilience, and the power of Dominican women. All my gratitude, all my love.
Carnival lovers, stepping forward with purpose, passion, and power, is a woman whose roots are grounded in the vibrant cultural melting pot of Grants Bay. I am Denisha Uzeb, a 24-year-old geography enthusiast and environmental advocate, driven by a vision for a more resilient, more sustainable Dominica. I hold an unwavering commitment to animal welfare because I believe that how we treat our animals reveals the true reflection of who we are as people. People meant to stand tall in compassion, respect, and responsibility. And as this passion blazes at my core, my spirit rises and dances into the next beat. As the season of color and culture approaches, I invite you to join us at the Miss Dominica 2026 National Queen Pageant to celebrate strength, culture, and purpose together. I can't wait to share my rhythm with you along this journey, all the way to the throne.
Everyone. I am Dana Eugene, an outgoing and daring 21-year-old, proudly carrying the fire and spirit of Grants Bay, the cultural heartbeat of Dominica. For the Miss Dominica 2026 National Queen Show Pageant, I will be committed to bringing awareness of mental health and suicide prevention through my platinum, From Silence to Strength, Empowering Lives, Inspiring Hope. On February 12, 2026, I will step onto the National Queen Show stage not only as a contestant, but as a storyteller, a symbol of strength, and a voice for my vibrant community. So, I urge each and every one of you to come out to support not only me, but all of the contestants as we vie for the title of Miss Dominica 2026. I can't wait to see you there.
stride, culture in my blood, and purpose in my voice. Hello, Dominica. Standing here before you is a 19-year-old Sancha Tyson, radiating from the historic Kalinago territory, proudly representing the vibrant community of Crayfish River. With my platform, Roots and Radiance, empowering both Kalinago and Dominican women through cultural identity, is dedicated to uplifting the strength, stories, and limitless potential of young and mature women, honoring our resilience, our dreams, and our identity. As I walk this journey, I seek to live by this platform, carrying my culture with grace, my community with pride, and my country with unwavering purpose. So I invite each and every one of you here to come be a part of this unforgettable night of glitz, brilliance, beauty, and creativity as we, the Super Six, promise a great night on February 12th, 2026. See you there.
Representing the communities of Jimmet and St. Joseph, the beloved home of the late Gramax lead singer, Jeff Joe. This year, I stand on the Miss Dominica 2026 stage with a platform that is deeply personal to me. Breaking the stigma, empowering women, confidently confronting PCOS. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is a hormonal disorder often affecting women of childbearing age, impacting their ability to conceive. PCOS is not just a journey. It is a social, emotional, and physical roller coaster. With my influence as a Miss Dominica 2026 contestant, I will use my voice as a stewardess of awareness to break the stigma and to challenge the misconceptions surrounding PCOS. On the night of February 12, 2026, I invite Zotut to the show to support me and my 5 lovely sisters as we vie for the title of Miss Dominica 2026. Ay, mama, mama, do. C'est ça, dis-moi pour faire.
Our 6 beauties, ladies and gentlemen, Adele Laura, representing Maho, Dana Grano, Amelia, come join me please, representing Atkinson, Danisha Uzab, Grand Bay, Donna Eugene from
Guape. Of course, we have Sancha Tyson representing the Crayfish River, and Shireen Mills representing Jimmet.
Wow.
The 6 beautiful ladies here, ladies and gentlemen, will be vying for the title Miss Dominica 2026. Ladies, make them feel you.
Ladies and gentlemen, really enjoyed that reveal. So at this time, Amelia, We're going into that special segment
Yes.
where the ladies get to dip.
Of course, the ladies will get the opportunity to know which number in which they will be performing or presenting themselves on
Fantastic.
stage in 2026. So we'll ask, of course, the first young lady. Yes?
Right.
All right. In alphabetical order, we'll go with Ada Laura.
So we're gonna invite Miss Dominica. Put your hands together for Miss Dominica 2025, our reigning queen, Tanisha Balson, who will sash the contestants here. So let us have our first contestant, Miss Laura.
Miss Laura.
Please proceed.
And pick a box.
And Adele has picked
number 3.
She is contestant number 3.
2026 Miss Dominica. And again, she's been stashed by the reigning Miss Dominica.
Contestant number 3.
Number 3,
Adele
Laurent, out of the beautiful community of Maho.
Thank you.
Our next contestant, Dana Grano, out of Atkinson, will be picking her position.
And let's see, Dana has picked
number 5.
Contestant number 5, Dana Grano.
Yes, out of Atkinson. Again, she is being sashed. You can already feel it, Miguel.
I can feel it. It's going to be quite a spectacle.
Yes.
I would imagine 6 beauties from various communities around the beautiful nature island. Dominica vying for this coveted title of Miss Dominica 2026. The hard-working Ogeli Moses assists with the session. Let's make sure everything is fine and nice. It's the official launch for Mas Domnik 2026. Just getting everything nice and right. You know, our ladies are looking forward for that show, Milia.
Yes, so you want to ensure that everything goes smoothly.
Indeed.
Again, this is Miss Dana Grano out of Atkinson, will be presenting in the 5th position at the 2026 Miss Dominica Pageant.
Thank you.
All right. We now call on Miss Danisha Yuseb out of South City, Grand Bay, to pick her position.
And Danisha selects number 1. So she opens up the competition and the showcase.
I saw a little eeny, meeny, miny, mo going on just now.
Haha.
And she selected the 1st position.
Being sashed by Tanisha Balson. So far 3 of our young ladies have selected their positions.
Already we have number 1, number 3, and number 5.
That's interesting. 1, 3, 5.
The prime numbers.
Okay.
All right. We now call on Donna Eugene, again from South City Grand Bay, to pick her position. Ooh, she went for the furthest box.
Wow.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Wow. Notice something, Miguel?
Well, we're on to something.
Yes, we are. I did.
Dana will be sashed by Miss Dominica 2025, our reigning carnival queen.
Right. So we have Miss Dana in second position. Right. Which means we have number 4 and number 6 position left. And so we call on Sancha Tyson out of the Crayfish River to pick her position.
All right, Sancha. Let's see, the audience, some people are saying, pick number this, pick that.
Well,
but let's see what happens. And let's bring the box to the front. And it is...
Number 6.
Number 6.
So she will be,
wow,
of course, closing the show as she is now being sashed.
Right on. Six to vie for the title of Miss Dominica 2026. 6 beautiful young ladies who introduced themselves very well tonight, Emilia.
Eloquently, yes. All right.
Very well. Contestant number 6, Sancha Tyson.
Yes.
Representing Crayfish
River
in the Kalinago territory.
And yes, we have just one box left, but we got to make it official. So we welcome Miss Shireen Mills out of Jimmet to pick her box.
Well, and it's automatic.
Yes, it
but
is.
Let her reveal. Should be
Officially,
automatic.
Yes.
And she asks Miss Balson to assist and O'Kelly as well.
Number 4, contestant number 4.
An obvious 4.
Yes.
Wow.
And she too will be sashed officially as a contestant. Miss Dominica 2026 pageant. Wow.
Shireen Mills, beautiful smiles. Yes. And ready for the big show.
Woo.
So, Amelia.
Yes, Miguel. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 6 in 2026.
6 in 2026.
Yes.
Make some noise.
Yes.
All
Again,
right. So
your
Amelia?
ladies will be presenting themselves. Let's go over it one more time. In first position in the 2026 Miss Dominica pageant is Denisha
Yuzeb
out of Grand Bay.
Contestant number 1.
Contestant number 2, Dana Eugene out of South City, Grand Bay. Ada Laurent, contestant number 3 out of Maho. Shireen Mills out of Chimets, contestant number 4. Contestant number 5, Dana Grano out of Atkinson. And our 6th contestant, Sancha Tyson, representing Crayfish River in the Kalinago territory. Woo!
And thank you so much, Miss Tanisha Balsong.
Yes, thank you, Miss
Our reigning queen.
You know something, Miguel?
And thank you, O'Kelly.
It's all about Isle of Beauty. It's Isle of Splendor. And you will see that on Showcase in 2026.
Definitely.
Give me your thoughts quickly, Miguel.
Well, it's going to be a tight show. It's going to be a spectacle, and I suspect it will be a bumper crowd because these ladies are on to put on some fireworks on the big night.
But Miguel, I want to take this opportunity as we now officially present the 6 contestants. I just want to appeal to the sponsors. Now you've seen the beauty. Now you've seen what to expect. We want to call on our sponsors, of course, to come out and sponsor all 6 of these beautiful young ladies vying for Miss Dominica 2026. I just love it. It's all about 6.
Definitely, 6 in 26. Well, Milia,
Yes.
the show continues as
It
we
has
invite
to.
someone who is working closely with the young ladies, very much involved in carnival activities in Dominica for so many years.
Yes, of course, she's going to give us an update on the Miss Dominica 2026 pageant. We welcome on stage Miss Charlene White Christian, chairperson of the Queen Show Committee.
Make her feel welcome, please. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, partners, sponsors, and friends of the Miss Dominica Queen Pageant. It is my pleasure as chairperson to bring greetings on behalf of the entire Queen Show Pageant Production Committee and to share an exciting update as we journey towards the Miss Dominica Pageant 2026, scheduled for February 12th at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. This year, our pageant embraces the vibrant theme, Bouillon Bloom, a celebration that seeks to honor our bouillon music and the talented artists who bring this dynamic genre to life. Bouillon is more than music. It is the heartbeat of our island, a rhythm that tells our stories, celebrates our culture, and connects Dominicans across generations. Through Bouillon Bloom, we will honor the creativity, energy, and the spirit of our bouillon artists while inspiring our contestants to bloom in their own remarkable ways. Tonight, you have had the pleasure of meeting these 6 extraordinary young women for the very first time as they introduce themselves with confidence, sincerity, and grace. Their presence this evening is only a glimpse of what is to come. They are already demonstrating the passion, discipline, and drive that assures us they are preparing to deliver a spectacular show on pageant night. This evening, I am delighted to announce that our 6 remarkable contestants have officially begun their training. Over the coming months, they will engage in transformative workshops in stage presence, professional walking techniques, speech communications, personal development, and cultural refinement. This period of preparation is not simply about grooming contestants for a title. It is about equipping young Dominican women with confidence, leadership skills, grace, and the courage to represent who we are as a nation. Allow me now the honor of reintroducing and celebrating each contestant, for they each bring something unique, powerful, and inspiring to this journey. Representing Grand Bay, Denisha Yuzeb is a young woman whose poise and quiet determination commands the room. With passions rooted in dancing, modeling, and gym training, Denisha brings energy, discipline, and an artistic spirit to everything she does. Her commitment to personal excellence shines in every step of her journey. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Denisha Yuzeb. Also from Grand Bay, Dana Eugene is vibrant, charismatic, and full of purpose. Driven by her dream to become a medical laboratory scientist, Dana approaches every challenge with focus and a deep desire to empower others through science and service. Her confidence and charm make her a captivating presence. Dana Eugene from Grand Bay. From Maho, Adele Laura brings a thoughtful and refined presence to the pageant. With inspirations of becoming a fashion designer or fashion stylist, Adele blends creativity with precision, offering a unique eye for detail and a flair for elegance that sets her apart. Adele Laurent. Representing Jimit and the St. Joseph, we proudly present Shireen Mills, a dynamic, expressive young woman whose passions include dancing, reading, and engaging with her community. Shireen's strong voice, warm personality, and natural stage presence makes her a powerful storyteller and a vibrant spirit on and off the stage. Shireen Mills. From the Kalinago territory again, Dana Grano carries the strength, heritage, and resilience of her people with pride. With a love for exploring and basking in nature, Dana embodies harmony, cultural depth, and an adventurous spirit that connects her deeply to the land and her identity. Dana Grano. Also representing the Kalinago territory, Shansia Tyson shines with confidence and ambition. Her dream to become a professional model and represent Dominica on the international runways fuels her dedication to growth, discipline, and artistic expression. Shansia brings both cultural pride and fierce determination to the pageant. Shansia Tyson. Ladies and gentlemen, these 6 contestants are not only preparing for a pageant, they are growing into leaders, ambassadors, and symbols of Dominican pride. Their journey has begun, and we invite you to walk with them. At this time, I would like to extend a heartfelt invitation to our business community. The Miss Dominica pageant is a powerful platform for national pride, cultural promotion, and woman empowerment. And we cannot achieve this without strong partnerships. We encourage businesses, organizations, and entrepreneurs across Dominica and in the diaspora to come on board and sponsor a contestant. Sponsoring a contestant not only elevates her journey, but also proudly positions your business as a champion of culture, empowerment, and national excellence. We invite all Dominicans to join us on this cultural celebration. Mark your calendars for February 12th, 2026 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, 8 p.m., and experience a night filled with music, dance, creativity, and national pride. Let us support our contestants as they rise, transform, and shine while honoring the artists who make bouillon on the vibrant heartbeat of our island. Thank you, and may the journey ahead be filled with inspiration, rhythm, and cultural expressions for all. Have a blessed evening.
Thank you so much, Miss Christian. And of course, I'm looking forward to, of course, the Bouillon Bloom. Yes, what a wonderful theme for 2026 Miss Dominica pageant. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with our official launch. As you know, Dominica continues to boast itself for presenting the world's most original and traditional carnival. And at this time, we'll take the opportunity to present to you the traditional mass display to include Sensei, Lapo Kabwit, the Big Boom Boom Ladies, the Bwabwa, and so much more. Ladies and gentlemen, Dominica's traditional mass display.
Yes. BB, Bouillon Bloom.
Yes.
You see the banner over there, Miller?
Yes, they come in.
Right, man.
That's how it is. They come in. The band come in. Traditional mass. Yes. Of course, a small procession coming from the outside. We have the likes of the Sakis, Lapo Kabwits. Akayo.
Milia.
Yes, Miguel.
I'm having some cream of pumpkin soup. Would you like to join me?
What are you having?
For a little pumpkin soup.
You're having some pumpkin
Would
soup?
you like some soup?
I'll be there shortly.
Pardon me.
I suspect I'll have that pumpkin soup after I take a
Do you
bump.
have any Grey Poupon? But of course. Celebration in honor of Danley Guy, legendary costume builder, carnival lover, promoter here in Dominica. Mas 2026, presented by the Discover Dominica Authority for the Ministry of Tourism. Official launch live at the factory. Say thanks to the crew at the factory, and also big up our house DJ, the boss, DJ Flip, all the production crew, the engineers, our media presence, social media crew, and our radio stations. They're present with us tonight, the hardworking volunteers and everyone else, staff at the police and everyone who plays a part. Yes, yes, pressure, pressure, pressure. Hey. Amelia, we have a nice bouillon of Sensei and Lapo. The big bottom ladies, BB again.
Yes. And of course, Miguel, we are in the process of rising the ashes for Mas Domnik 2026. You know, some time ago, we buried the ashes. But tonight, we're going to see the ashes rise one more time for Mas Domnik 2026, a celebration. And you can already feel the sensei as they shubule. That is it. Followed by the big bottom ladies. Music accompaniment. Maho Lapo Kawit. Akio joining us from Wata. As well as the Sakis Lapo Kawit. It's a traditional mass display at the official launch of Mas Domnik 2026.
Dominique, criez les bombasses, criez les bombasses.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to live broadcast of the official opening of Mas Domnik 2025. And we're going to continue on our social media platform of YouTube and Facebook. Thank you very much for joining us. Of course, if you would like to continue watching and, of course, viewing, we're going to continue live on the DBS Radio, YouTube, and Facebook channel. Don't forget, in Carnival Group, we're coming through as well. Good night from the official opening. Live coverage continues, and Prince Wadix comes through right about now, people.
gentlemen, this was, of course, a presentation of the traditional mass display. You can anticipate much more for Mas Domnik Celebration 2026. We want to say a special thank you to our sponsors, of course, the government of Dominica, the National Bank of Dominica, Adam Sounds, OECS Pearls, Alliance Française, DBS Radio, Kyrie FM, Q95 Radio, Vibes Radio, Emo News, and Vivian TV. We're going to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to ask, of course, that you fix your eyes on the screen, on stage, as we will be pushing, of course, the Mas Domnik 2026 with this promotional video. Let's take it away. Of course, Mas Domnik 2026 kicks off from January 10th to February 18th.
Yes, sir. So, Amelia, we had the traditional element.
I suspect there was something special for you at the traditional element, Boy Miguel.
Of course, you know my favorite section already.
All right, I need to see you. I wonder. Let's
What do
leave
you
that
wonder?
alone.
If I can handle?
I wonder.
Well, we'll have to
No,
find
I mean,
out.
what I should suggest to the ladies, in the big bottom ladies, maybe get 2 or 3. 1, 2 or 3 and see who can handle that, boy.
We'll have to
Miguel, I
find out,
suspect
eh?
you are one of those.
Ha.
All right, it's all about Mas Domnik 2026.
Little boy, how we looking?
From me tata so me tan couple bands up me and it ain't nothing though we need it. It's lit, I read, that is it.
Give the buzz. Give the buzz. Give the buzz. Yeah, right now it's on. Let me see your rock. I cannot wait for Juve.
Officially launch Mas Domnik 2026, January 10th to February 18th. Yes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we enter our entertainment segment as we welcome.
We continue down still, but Milia,
Yes,
a
Miguel.
little later, as the Lapo doing their thing still and the horns and them.
Yes.
We have TK coming up,
Yeah.
TK Combo, that
TK
is
Combo.
a little later.
That is it. That is
We
it.
have DJ MJ and MV on the keys.
Yes.
We have Taffy and Friends.
Yes. Of
Rhythm
course.
Knockers.
DJ Slim.
We have Slim, of course.
Yes.
And we're bootsing up for DJ Snow.
All right.
Yeah,
so, entertainment coming up as we have now officially launched Mas Domnik 2026.